That's it.
Alright. My claim today is that I believe that Michael Jordan is the greatest player to ever play the game of basketball. The reason that I think he's the greatest is because he led his team by example, and he demanded a lot from his teammates, more than most NBA superstars would, and he held them all to a high standard and believed that whatever rules applied for them also applied for him, so that he wasn't even though he was the greatest player on the team, he felt like they were all equal as one, that's what makes them, I think, one of the greatest teams to ever play. An example of why he's the greatest is because in the '97 playoffs, when they played Utah Jazz, in Game 5 he played with a stomach flu, and it was pretty severe, and he still led his team to victory, and he scored 38 points. He had 10 rebounds and I think 6 assists, which is pretty good considering that you're sick and you haven't been playing. And I think that most athletes these days probably wouldn't do it, or they just don't have the willpower to do it. So I think that showed that he's really mentally tough. Another reason why I think he was great too is because he was a man of great knowledge, and he had a lot of good quotes that would help to encourage his teammates. And this one quote he has that says, "The second I let down, particularly if I am perceived as the leader of my team, I give others an opening to let down as well. If the person out front takes a day off or doesn't play hard, why would anyone else?" And this basically goes back to the topic that he held everybody to the same standard, and that they were all equal. And my last example, is this. I have some statistics of he was a 6-time world champion, and he also was a 14-time NBA All-Star. He was a 5-time MVP in the league. It was over different amount. It wasn't consecutive though. And then he also was a Rookie of the Year. He was first team defense, first team offense. And unlike, I know most people think Kobe or LeBron are probably the greatest, but Kobe or LeBron, they don't have. Well, Kobe has 4 rings, but it took him 3 times to get him with Shaq, and he couldn't do it by himself. Whereas Michael, he made his teammates better, and he wasn't so arrogant or cocky. He was down to earth. And LeBron, he still has yet to get one, so until he gets one, I don't believe he's the greatest. And that's my claim.